And yeah, it's just something that tends to happen to me when I travel, is that my period likes to travel with me. Okay, so I am currently on vacation. I don't know if you guys remember, a while ago I made a video about how to travel on your period, and surprise surprise, I am traveling on vacation and I am on my period. So I wanted to show you guys what I brought and kind of tell you guys just how it's going, which I feel like this is a weird video, but it happens to me so often that I just wanted to check in and reassure whoever is traveling or about to be traveling on your period that you can still have a good time. And here's what I packed and what I do to make sure I am a-okay on this trip. Okay, let's start off with pain management. So I'm towards the end of my period, so I'm not as cramped as I was at the beginning of this period. I did have a heating pad though at home that I was using, which I liked a lot. It was really good, but I was using that towards the beginning. So if it was the beginning of my period, I definitely would have packed the heating pad, but because like I feel like my cramps usually happen at the beginning of my period, I just left it at home. It was one less thing to pack. Even though it was small, it would have been super easy to pack. I just left it at home. And then for pain management, I also did not bring my raspberry leaf tea like I normally said I would. Again, like the cramps are pretty much gone, so I'm just, you know, getting through the usuals. But I did bring some Advil. You will not catch me on a trip without Advil or Tylenol, especially if I'm on my period, because this is like tried and true what I could just put on or throw. This is like tried and true, like the number one to actually manage the pain. So I did bring some Advil. I haven't taken any yet since I've been on the trip, because again, it's towards the end. Okay, so here are my absolute must. I have these two bags. I could probably have gotten away with putting them into one, but for some reason I wanted to pack both. These are all of my pads, and these are all my tampons, and I also have some doggy bags here. So I always use like the doggy bag. This is what I was talking about before, because I don't like just throwing my stuff into the trash can. I like to like do whatever I gotta do and then put it in here and then throw it in the trash can. It just makes me feel more confident that no one's gonna go in after me and like see anything from me or like necessarily smell anything either. So I 1000% recommend getting some doggy bags. And then here it just helps me see like the different sizes really fast. I can just pull it out, and then same thing here. I like having them separate. I just feel like it lays flatter, even though I probably could have got away with both of them in the same one. And I also will just refill my purse or my bag throughout the day with these, so I'm not like constantly putting these in my purse, but this is just like my stash that I have. I also brought this little poopery, and I just spray this in the bathroom before I change anything, so that like the bathroom smells good and I don't have any smells around me. And then I always say this is like my little everyday bag, but I always have like little panty liners for after. And then there's a few more tampons in here, but I also have some perfume sprays that I like to travel and keep on me, just so that I'm staying fresh throughout the day. Okay, I also have some body wipes too that I have to just freshen up. Those are in the bathroom. I'll go grab them and show you guys. But just, you know, keep everything fresh. And you guys, honestly, it hasn't been that bad. I've been super proactive about taking the trash out, so nothing like stays in the bathroom. And again, wrapping everything up and then changing. We haven't gone like out too much today, so like that's fine changing around the clock here. But of course, before we go out, no matter what, I'll just, whether it like feels light or heavy, I'll change right before we leave, right when we get back. And then of course I will put these in my purse to re-up while I'm out. And then I'll also like have this in my purse as well. And so far so good, you guys. I'm still having a good time. As far as I know, no one can like notice. I mean, maybe I have a few mood swings, but no one really notices that I'm on my cycle. And yeah, it's just something that tends to happen to me when I travel, is that my period likes to travel with me. And I just make the best of it. So at the airport, that's another thing too. As soon as I got through security, I went and I changed. And I just took my time, you know, found a nice stall that I felt clean in, took my time changing, relax. It was only about an hour flight from California to Phoenix, so that was easy. And then as soon as we got to our place, I just changed and felt clean about that. So yeah, just regularly like taking your showers, wiping down there and everything. in the last video I was just talking about like what to bring and what to do when you're on your cycle, and now I'm actually like experiencing it. So this is December. The last time I traveled was in I went to Dallas. I wasn't on my cycle then. And I went to Vegas. I wasn't on my cycle then. But in June, I went to Puerto Rico and I was on my cycle. And that, you guys, was a story. But I pretty much did the same thing. The only thing that was very uncomfortable on that trip was the water stuff. I wore a pad in the rainforest and a tampon, of course, and that I don't recommend. I think if you're gonna do any water activities, you need to wear like the underwear, but I haven't tried the underwear yet, so I would have to try the underwear and see like how the absorbency is. Is it like a pad inside of the underwear? I don't know, but I would not wear a pad in water on like a water on any type of water vacation. That's the only thing. But other than that, you guys, I've pretty much done it all. That one was way more uncomfortable. It wasn't unbearable, but it was uncomfortable because we were like hiking, we were in the ocean. So that just took a lot of like deep breaths and like powering through it and like super changing. So anytime like I was around a bathroom, I was like, gotta change. And that's because I never want to be caught off guard. And then also the cramps weren't crazy then, but again, like if I needed to take an Advil real fast, I'd take an Advil, and I was taking the medication before I needed to take the medication, before my body was like, take the medication now. So yeah, just checking in, you guys, to tell you that it's not that bad. It's actually been okay, and you can do it too. I will link my other video talking about like more in detail about like what to take, what to pack, what to bring, but I pretty much touched on all of that here just in real life. Let me show you guys this extra that I got from like a PR giveaway a long time ago, but they're marketed as man wipes, but I still use them. But yeah, so these are just the wipes. You can use baby wipes. Typically I do have baby wipes, but those were just like at the top of my stash. So yeah, you guys, just checking in to say it is not the end of the world to be on your cycle. When you travel and you can get through it, you will get through it. And when you're not thinking about it, it's not like the end of the world. So I hope you guys like this video, and I hope this helps someone out there. You will be fine, you will be okay. Just make sure that you're prepped, and if you are having cramps, go ahead and drink the raspberry leaf tea, bring your heating pad, and of course set alarms to take your medicine around the clock, and you should be fine. It's not the end of the world, I promise, especially if you have all of your materials just prepped, packed, and ready to just cycle out and through. You have your doggy bag, you have your spray. You will be okay, I promise. So I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you're traveling on your period anytime soon, or if you have traveled on your period in the past. If you have any tips, drop them below so someone else can hear them as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.